Coach.
Good
We're gonna get
morning,
right
good
into
morning,
it.
good morning. Let's get into this. What does LSU have to do to win? I love the
Nah,
question.
before all of that, Coach, you jumped in the chat last night talking about you got something good for everybody, threatening
Oh,
folks with a good time.
Oh no, we're gonna do that for tonight. I got
Oh, that's
something
for
for
the
y'all
live. That's
tonight.
for the
That's for
live.
the
Okay,
live.
that's
I
for the
got
live.
something for
My
y'all.
bad. Okay, my bad. That's for the live. He gonna
Yeah.
surprise. He got a surprise for the live. All right. So, working our way up to the live. Let's get into it. What does LSU have to do to win? Let's talk about it, Coach.
Okay, so let's start with the overall, the strengths of LSU. LSU, it is
Hold on, wait.
imperative.
Let me put you on the hot seat. Because I got my Gamecocks hat on. Who you picking tonight? Who you riding with? Who are you riding with? Tell the truth. Let's go. Let's get it out here.
Okay. I'm glad we starting this way. I'm glad we started.
Starting right here.
So let me say this. Let's say to our audience. I originally said, well, I'm gonna go right because I think Cess is going left. But I've been looking at the numbers, I've been looking at all of the hype around it. I'm looking at some of the factors behind this game. I can't believe I'm saying this. I really think that home crowd at LSU will not allow them to lose.
Okay, Coach, I hear that. But let me ask you this.
I here's the thing. Everybody knows if you watch the show, I love South Carolina. Not as much as Cess, but I respect game. Okay. All throughout the season, I've said South Carolina's the team to beat. I still think that. But this game right here, lights, cameras, action, the star power that may be there, I think LSU is going to find a way to win this game. I do.
Okay, Coach. Let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Them same lights, them same cameras, all them going to be on. LSU has not beaten South Carolina since 2012. Since 2012. Tell me what you see in these 7 that they go deep that you think gonna get it done.
I have a first and a last name, and I know I've given her a hard time because of the top of the key, and the name is Angel Reese. I think that, I don't think there's a such thing as a coming out party for Angel Reese because she's already established. I think that tonight, Angel Reese is going to establish her dominance in the paint and show that she's here. I think that she hears the buzz about potential drafts. Is she going to stay? What's she going to do? The NIL, is her edge gone? Is she a bully? I think she's very in tune to social media. I think that she hears it. I think that she has a very special connection with her very flashy coach Moki. And I think that perhaps, and this is what I thought about last night when you did the live, which you did a great job, excellent content.
Appreciate you.
When you pulled the scab off of that wound at the top of the key play, maybe that was a forecast of what may happen in this game. Maybe we'll see Angel Reese say, "Hey, Cardoso,
she's gonna go to the top of the key."
I know, I can't bully you down low like I do everybody else. I've been unsuccessul. I'm gonna step out a little bit. That may have been a foreshadow. Not exclusively.
Remember what happened? Because I can see her. Okay, you out there. You got Cardoso. You took her off the dribble. You almost to the basket. And for Wally snatching that ball out your hand. Raven
Very
Johnson
possible.
snatching that ball out your hand.
But here's the thing.
Hey, listen. Helpside defense gonna be there, Coach.
But what if? I agree. But what I'm saying is, it may not be an in-game situation, but there may be Angel Reese more at the top to pull Cardoso away to set up the offense, to do things a little more creative on the offense. I really think that may happen. Can we say that that's an advantage? I think we can slide it a little bit because
listen. If Angel Reese had went off the dribble and got the win, maybe we could say it was a advantage. I haven't seen her go off the dribble at the top of the key and take anybody to the hoop for the win or anything. So
True.
no, it's not an advantage until you prove to me that you can do it. As far as I'm concerned, right now, what you just described, advantage South Carolina.
When I looked at that play 100 times, that play was drawn up for her.
Did you look at?
Because I was like, are they freestyling? I'm like, are they freestyling?
No. And they said Kim called it. Listen, they said Kim called that play. But listen, have you seen the quickness of my guard's hands?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Now I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because you segued into what LSU has to do to win. Now here's something you mentioned this. You mentioned this 2 shows ago, and I love that you're. What I like about Cess, everybody, is that she's unbiased. It's literally, like she gives credit to the game, to the players, to the ballers, to the performance. You mentioned HVL, Haley Van Lith, and you said, wait a minute, she's put a couple good games together. Now, Haley Van Lith has to remain hot in order to keep South Carolina honest, getting to the point that you mentioned about those guards with those quick hands.
She's going to keep us. She's going to keep us hot.
She has to be hot in order to keep.
She got to be hot on defense.
No.
She got to be able to keep up. Because she got to be able to keep up with my guards. So
we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. But I'm talking about what LSU has to do to win. Van Lith has to hit shots in order to keep South Carolina honest. She has to. If she's not hitting shots,
man, stop it.
They're gonna pack that paint.
Man, stop it.
And they're gonna double and triple team Angel Reese, and it's gonna be a long night for Angel Reese.
Man, stop it. I'm gonna put 6'7" in the paint. And I'm gonna line everything else up around the perimeter that I can, and I'm gonna light it up from 3.
But
I'm gonna light it up. I'm gonna light it up from 3. You don't gotta answer. You don't gotta answer for Pow Pow. You don't gotta answer for Raven Johnson. You don't gotta answer for Bree.
We're talking about what LSU has to do to win. We're gonna talk
and
about
they gotta do something. They gotta do something with all of the players I just mentioned. Tell me what you're gonna do with it.
We're talking offense right now. LSU's offense. Van Lith to me is the key. They're the highest scoring offense, right? Van Lith has to hit shots.
The defending champions are depending on somebody who wasn't even there for the championship to get this done.
Absolutely. Okay. That's a piece of it. Because here's the thing. You just said it. Dawn Staley she customizes her plans for every game. That's very clear, okay? She knows what the strength is at LSU. Like you said, every show so far leading up to this, she's going to be ready for the post play. She's going to be ready for the high lows. She's going to be ready for that. So the only way to counter that is you got to hit your outside shots. Morrow, Michaela, Flo J, you have to hit your outside shots, and not just every once in a while. And when I mean keep them honest, I mean, wait a minute, we can't leave this guard out here to go double Angel Reese. Now, here's the thing. Angel Reese, you have to be ultra aggressive and stay out of foul trouble.
You think
offensive fouls? You have to stay out of foul trouble.
You think we got a double Angel Reese?
I was just hold on. I was just segueing into that.
You think Cardoso? You think Cardoso got a double Angel Reese? 6'7" got a double Angel Reese? Tell me about it, Coach. Tell me about it. Because she couldn't handle her in the FIBA. Talk to me about it.
Because here's the thing.
I haven't seen Angel Reese deal with Cardoso ever. Tell me about it.
I think Angel Reese is going to be extremely aggressive. And
sound like foul trouble to me. Keep going.
And I just said that. So there's a fine line between being aggressive and getting all these offensive fouls that she may be prone to sometimes. I think that Angel Reese they're going to have to double Angel Reese because I think she's going to have a big game. That's just what I feel. I'm watching. Now, again, the thing that kind of stinks is
you said you was watching something. What you watching? They told you that. You watching what? They told you that.
I'm talking about
we need the double work.
The steady diet that Angel Reese has been getting. I was saying it stinks that the competition that they've been going against hasn't really posed. I mean, nobody can mimic what South Carolina is going to do or bring to the game. Okay, let's be clear about that. But when I think about even the loss that LSU had, the second loss,
one?
Auburn had no answer for Angel Reese.
They didn't need one.
Well, but you
keep forgetting. You keep forgetting. Angel. All right, hey, Angel, do what you gonna do. I'm shutting everything else down. There's no way that South Carolina is going to let Angel Reese and HVL get off. Stop it, Coach.
No, hold on, but that's not what I said.
Coach.
But hold on. But listen.
HVL. Listen, no, Coach.
We literally just reiterated what I stated.
Coach.
No. I
You said HVL. You said HVL got to have a good. She got to shoot it good, and Angel Reese got to go off.
Right, but no. What I'm saying is
not happening on South Carolina's watch.
That has to happen in order to keep them honest. But I also mentioned Morrow, I mentioned Williams, and I mentioned Flau'jae. They all have to hit their outside shots.
Coach.
I just mentioned Van Leaf because let's call it. We've been talking about Van Leaf. We've been talking about Van Leaf for 7 weeks as being a liability, right? Is that true or false? True or false?
Coach, stop it. Back and forth. We've been back and forth, Coach.
Have we been talking about Van Leaf being a bit of a liability for 2-3 weeks ago? Okay.
Back and forth.
And we said that she made the conversion from 2 guard to point guard, which has been a struggle for her, right? I'm just simply saying she has to come into this game being aggressive and hitting her shots. Because
now my point. Here's my question: while she's being aggressive and hitting her shots, what is she doing on the other end while Hollywood's doing her thing?
I'm glad you said that.
Because these 7 that you gonna run, I'm gonna run them to death. Okay. They're gonna be so tired on defense, they ain't gonna want to do nothing on offense. So I don't know what you're talking about, Coach.
Here's what I'm talking about. LSU
came up with a theory that I can get behind yet.
Here's another one. LSU has to do what they have one of the highest ranks in, which is scoring the ball. I know that sounds kind of insane, so to speak, against South Carolina, but you can't change what you do in a game like this. LSU has to score. They want to run the score up. They want to run. And I know, like you said, 7 players, I get it. They're going to have they're going to be gassed.
You always got such great stats, Coach. Tell me, what is your defense rank?
Oh, it's horrible.
Okay.
It's the hundreds.
Right. Okay. Now, because I know you know. What's Carolina's offense rank? 3?
Yeah, it's like 3.
Okay. What's that defense rank?
Moved up to 3, actually.
What's that defense rank?
I forgot what it was.
What's that defense rank? It's up there in the top 5 at least.
It's in the top 5.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait about this. It's going to be the battle of can the defense stop the offense, right?
Hold on.
Haven't I heard you say, Cess, out of your own mouth, sometimes the best defense is a better offense?
Sure, but let me tell you what I said about this game. My generational talent is getting up off the bench. So after you get finished running around with my starters and they running you ragged, I'm sending a fresh Fu Wiley and a fresh Watkins at you. Okay. Now I was on the live yesterday, and I don't know if you was there.
I did.
They said Fu Wiley could throw one down in Louisiana. They didn't seen her do it before.
Now let me tell you something.
If Fu Wiley catch one in Baton Rouge, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big problem. That's gonna be a problem. I agree.
It's gonna set it all off. And I know Shaq may be in the building, and I know he's an Angel Reese fan. But if Fu Wiley catch one, if Watkins catch one, I can't. Y'all put the camera on his face because I want to know what it looks like.
I think Watkins is going to either get one or come real close to getting one. For Wiley, that would be a game changer. I had to give you that. But
the folks that was on the live yesterday, that's been seeing Fu Wiley play live, that have been watching her since high school, said we haven't seen a big stage Fu Wiley yet. It's what she lives for. I'm expecting 5 or 6 flashy passes out the gate.
Okay,
she's saving something special for this game.
So here's the
thing. Raven Johnson. After the little disrespectful wave off that Caitlin Clark gave Raven Johnson last year changed her as a player. It changed her as a player. This is going to be the game to set the table for who Raven Johnson is getting ready to be for the rest of this season. Now, if you'd have came in here talking to me about Big Foe, Flau'jae Johnson, if Flau'jae get to going and doing her thing and hitting the open man, hitting Morrow when she open, hitting Reese.
Well, I didn't get a chance to get to that.
Maybe that could be a problem. Well, you should have led. You should have led with that because you should have led with that. Coming in here this morning talking to me about HV. Coming in here lead with HVL. Oh man!
What you just described are things that are going to happen. I'm talking about the things that must happen. You understand what I'm saying? So we know Flo J is gonna get hers. We know Morrow's gonna get hers.
Do we?
We know McKenzie. Yes.
Do we? Because we were
absolutely.
just talking about because we were just talking about on the other show how Flo J looked like she was frustrated going to the bench. Like, remember me? Get me the ball.
I heard that, but here's the thing. Yeah. But here's the thing. Also on that same show, what I heard you say, which I agree with totally, is one matter of fact, I think it was one of the subscribers that mentioned there seems to be an individuality. And that Moki said, this is the identity of our team. This is going to be a pro for LSU at home. Everybody's going to want to have their best game. They're going to show out in this game. I'm telling you, they're going to show out in this game. So hold on. So let me continue with a little bit before we get to South Carolina, because I know you chomping at the bit to say what they have to do. Man, one more thing.
Take your time. No. Came up. You haven't put a theory down that I believe yet, Coach. So take your time.
Here's another scenario.
Okay, come on.
Which I don't want to see this, but LSU could try to make the game ugly if they try to slow the game down. I don't want to see that because that's not their strength. But they could very well. They could very well try to slow this thing down and say, "Look, let's try to walk them down, try to bully them." In here and use all of the size advantages that we have. I'm just telling you. Hey, man, wait.
I'm looking at the screen. When one of them girls gonna bully my Malaysia? Tell me.
Well,
which one? Tell me. I can't wait because she don't look scared or nothing. Tell me. Which one of them bullying Watkins? Which one?
Mora might bully her a little bit.
Watkins? Go bully Watkins? Okay, man, I can't wait for this game to get started. Now, which one of them gonna bully Malaysia? I want to be clear on the record, Coach. On the record.
No.
On the record. Who gonna bully her?
Nah, it might be team bullying, maybe not individual.
Okay. So okay. No. So what you just said? No.
Let me clarify what I mean by bullying.
Yeah.
What I mean by bullying is this. Yeah, this is what I mean by bullying. I mean slowing it down. Coach. Everything's almost exclusive to the post. Successful or not, making the game ugly. Make the game ugly. Yes.
You're going to work Cardoso at. Y'all coming down there with 6-7
attack, and you taking your chances on blow this whistle, or I'm trying to go right through you. Do not sleep on that theory from Moki coming into this game saying, look, either you're going to call the foul or whatever you're going to do. This could be a very much a scenario on what we got going here. Like that could be one of the scenarios that we see. So that's what I mean, audience, when I say bully. I'm not necessarily talking about the individual matchups. I'm talking about making the game ugly, making the game slower, and exclusively posting. Pounding in the paint. I can't wait for it. And again, I looked at all of the stats. I appreciate all of your comments from the past couple of days, especially you, Cess, with the analysis that you have. But I really think this is going to come down to the lights are going to be on. I think that if LSU is themselves, they have to run. You're not going to climb up 90 spots in defense against the best team in women's college basketball tonight. That's not going to happen, okay? That's not going to happen. So you got to run. Now, is there a possibility, my question for you, that they're going 9 or 10 deep instead of 7? Is there a possibility?
I wanted to just get this shot back up about the bullying they gonna do down low.
Wow.
Really, Cess? Yeah. I just wanted to, I was checking on the bullying down low. I was just checking on that bullying down low. Yeah, what you asked me, though, Coach? I was checking on the bullying down low.
I said, is there a chance that they have to go 9 deep instead of the 7? Like, will we see Moki say, you know what? I know I have to get some minutes. I have to steal some minutes. I have to get some bodies out here. I have to do this because if not, we can get ran out the gym. Was there a possibility of us seeing that?
I got 6 on the screen. Name the 3 that's gonna make them 9.
No, I'm just asking.
I'm asking you. There's 6 on the screen. Name, because I thought they had 6 in a possible. So if you think you see the potential of a 9, let me know who they are. Because Poole is gone. Okay, Poole is gone, and I can't forget I forget the name of the young lady that's hurt. what's her name? But tell me, 9D. Tell me where you see the other bodies coming from. tell me, because this is fascinating. I'm so glad that you're here today to tell us this. This is fascinating. Who are the other three?
No. What you mean 3?
You said, because I got 6 up here.
We got.
You said they could go 9D.
No, I said, is there a chance? I was asking you a question. Is there a chance that Moki says, hey, I have to steal some minutes and get a couple more players? That's what I was asking a question. What do you think? To steal some minutes. I mean, it's going to be a track meet.
I was trying to think of who she might suit up to get their minutes. That's what I was trying to figure out.
So we got Reese, we got Van Leith, we got Flo J, we got Morrow, we got Michaela. Who am I missing?
Poe. That's Terry Poe.
Okay.
And so now we know Kateri Poole is gone, and then Samaya Smith is hurt.
I think so. All you have left is you got Amani, you got Izzy and Janae, and I mean, I don't, I haven't seen much of them at all.
So, and then Del Rosario was one I was kind of factoring in. And so, to answer your question, no.
You might see some Amani. Okay. You might see Amani in there. And again, I'm talking about stealing minutes. You got to, get somebody a break. You might.
I mean, somebody go give some people some breaks. I don't know if that's going to be impactful. Yeah, absolutely.
But isn't it impactful if you're getting them a blow though?
No.
I expect this to be a track meet.
No, let me tell you why it's not impactful. Because nobody that you named on that second team can do anything with my laser. Nobody that you name. All them fresh legs that you're bringing in, they're not there. I'm sorry, Coach. I'm trying to see it.
No.
I'm trying to see it with you, but
so
you ain't convinced me yet, Coach.
No, and I know I never will. But I think
hey, if you came with something that that was like, oh man, that really could work. And
here's the only other thing,
like an aha moment.
But here's the only other thing I did think about as far as what LSU could do to win. Very unconventional the way they, their defense is horrible. But if they ran that second defender to get that ball out of the point guard's hands, that may surprise South Carolina because they typically don't do that.
Out of Ravens' hands over to Pow at the 3?
But I'm just saying, sure. By you playing the game before, when you scout, you've played on a higher level, way higher than me. But that when you scout a team, you're looking at, okay, what are their schemes, what are their defensive schemes? If they came out and deliberately ran that second defender at the ball, that may throw a little bit of a surprise, I think, to the defense. Now, would it rattle them that bad? No, I don't think it would rattle them that bad. But it would be like, oh, whoa, I wasn't expecting that.
Because you would have to tell me who's the second defender and who they running off of.
It would have to be it would have to be somebody that probably couldn't stop their person anyway, respectfully.
So she's
because normally the doubler is the person that doesn't really stand a chance with their.
So she's gonna come off of Raven or Pow.
I think it would depend on the spacing.
She's gonna leave one. She's gonna leave one of them.
Possibly just to get the ball out of somebody's hand.
And over the
and then hold on. You said something last night that I think will happen.
Okay, what's that?
You said LSU better not come with that zone. I think they're absolutely going to come with some zone because it conserves energy, and they're going to say, "Hey, we know you shoot 3, South Carolina, but you got to make a few," which they probably will, for us to get out of the zone. I fully expect to see the LSU in the zone tonight. I do. For long stretches, no. But it may be one of the only ways, too, that they can kind of secure some of those rebounds or try to.
Now, if you'd came here and said Big Foe could have a legendary game, Michaela Williams could have just a legendary game, I could have went for that because a lot of times they got the ball in their hands.
I said that. But I didn't say that.
Angel,
I said the lights are on. Go ahead.
For Angel to have what you said was a monster game. They got to get the ball to her. Defense not allowing that. We're not gonna just let you just keep going to Angel Reese against us. Who do you think our coach is? Who do you think our coach is? Let me ask you this. Did you listen to Moki's press conference yesterday?
No.
Oh, please check it out. Please check it out. I think it was Quita Love Sports who said, sound like Moki was, what she was saying in between the words, what she was saying was like, we could lose.
Oh no, say it ain't so, Moki.
But somebody said that's her poker face. So maybe that's her. She's playing possum, trying to be nice. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe she's been holding on to the bench because she knows that they can just light it up against us. I don't know. But can't bring no 6-shooter to this fight. I'm saying better have more than 6 in your chamber, buddy. And I see 6 in the possible so far. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I see 6 in the possible. So
Well,
we coming loaded up.
But like I said, like the other players you mentioned, again, I did say the lights are going to be on. These individual players, they have to have great games. But I was just focusing on the fact that some of the obvious weaknesses that they have, I think that HVL has to command somebody to check her. She has to. You cannot be on the floor 6 or 7 deep and not have the threat of scoring. I'm just saying.
You say the man that we check her?
No, I mean, it has to be like you have to make some shots.
Man, I will put a full court press on her. She can't even break that. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? HVL struggles with the press.
Now, it's interesting that you say that. This is where we may see a heavy dose of Michaela Williams handling the ball, because I think that's a strong possibility too. I could see South Carolina smelling blood in the water and saying, we about to press, they can't handle it, or she can't handle this. And it could get ugly real quick.
Even if you can handle it, do you know how tired your 6-7 deep team is going to be if I'm pressing you?
That's a fact.
I will turn this press on and turn this out in here. Okay? Coach.
I think Angel Reese is going to go for 30.
Okay.
I think she's going to go for 30. I think we're going to see one of her best games tonight.
Yeah. That happens in a loss sometimes. Yeah.
And like you said, Flo J's negative energy towards not getting the ball that was shown a couple times is going to be on full display tonight. She's going to get hers tonight.
Moki better not hold her back.
She can't. They can't win without Flo J having a great game. They can't.
Well, all I can say is we're gonna be prepared. You seen Lion King? We gonna be ready.
Oh, good grief.
We gonna be ready. We gonna be ready. So is that all you got? That's it. That's what you got for the win.
That's what I got. That's what I got.
I hope you got your purple on, Coach. And like I said, no disrespect to LSU. Y'all are the defending champs. I don't think that y'all can win this game. If you do, I'm gonna be the first one in the camera congratulating y'all. I'm not no hater.
That's true, everybody. That's true.
Listen, if we don't show up and do what we supposed to do to get the win, I'm gonna be the first one telling y'all, damn it, we didn't deserve it. I don't play that. Now I said we was coming to do work. We better show up and do work, or everybody go home. That's just how I feel. But I didn't hear nothing that scared me yet. But